What up, y'all? Conscious One coming at you. Let's see if I can get through this real quick, guys. Y'all know I'm a busy man. So basically, I just want to tell you guys how, when I was younger, I knew something was terribly wrong, but I never really knew what it was. All I can do is give y'all a few stories here and there. First of all, whenever I came around these people, these fraudulent family members, cousins, whatever they are, there was always like something bad happening when I came around. I mean, there was a time um, somebody had went into a seizure. Another time, somebody got cut with some glass, had to go to. I started noticing that every time I came around, something dramatic was happening. But I had no idea that my ancestors was behind the scene causing havoc with people who meant me no good, who I totally thought was my family. There was an incident one time, guys, with my so-called mother, whoever she is. I was at the house one time, and I don't know if this was some kind of mirror magic or what, but she type person, she kept the house spick and span, like obsessively. So when I went into the bathroom, I noticed the mirror was like all fogged up. And I'm like, man, the whole house is clean. Why is this mirror dirty? So I thought I was doing a good thing about, cleaning the mirror. Well, let me clean it up. And the next day, guys, I went back to look at that mirror, and the mirror was back smoky again. And that's when I knew that she was purposely smearing the mirror to not look at herself in the mirror. Now, guys, I don't know a lot about magic. I don't know what people do. Maybe she just don't like the way she looked in the mirror. It was the same way with the individual in Brooklyn, purposely putting the mirror. The demons don't like mirrors. I don't even know if my so-called mother, I don't even know who that is, guys, to be honest with you. Because when she came out in Vegas to see me one time, and I got a lot of stories about Vegas, guys. Just give me time, man, because it's hard putting this piecing this stuff together, man. That's why I'm looking sideways as I'm making this video, because I just need to like go off into my own space without, looking at myself in the phone and all that junk. But yeah, so the mirror was all smoky the next day. Another time too, I remember I threw out a pot that she used to cook with. And I threw this pot out because the handle had broken. Little did I know, this individual almost went into a rage when I threw that pot out. So there were times I was discovering that my so-called mother was doing this, was using witchcraft. Also, there was always peppermint candy. Always kept peppermint candy. I found that out from one of the readers about people who, leave peppermint candy and stuff like that. I can't eat those peppermint candies because there's some kind of preservative in them that's toxic. Long story, guys. Guys, a lot of stuff is toxic, but we'll talk about that later. Let me get through this. Every time I came around these family members, guys, something bad happened. I told y'all about the time I was in Vegas. I was taking people on horseback tours, and they were trying to plan stuff against me with them too. And one time I picked up these women, and one of them went into a seizure as soon as I said hello to her. Guys, so that there was this constant thing of people throughout my life going into seizures when they come in my presence. My ancestors do not play around. Anybody who has any ill intentions towards me in any kind of way, they get it. They get it bad. I never, and, as a child, and you growing up, you just like, that's another reason why I like my isolation, because I be coming around people, and a lot of people don't really have good intentions to begin with. And so when I was growing up, I didn't understand. Like I come around this person being rushed to the emergency room. I come around this person, they just fall out into a seizure. I mean, guys, you can imagine that a good-hearted person like me, I don't want to see people suffer. But my ancestors don't play games with nobody. If they think they're gonna plan against me and I'm righteous and I come around smiling, my ancestors are they're gonna get your ass. And the thing I can't realize is how these people keep doing all this spell work. If it ain't worked for 40 plus years, what makes you think it's going to work now? The spells keep returning. And that's why you women in my family look so ugly and jealous of me, because guys, women can be very, very vain. That's one thing I learned about women. You got to be, you think a man can be evil? Man, I'm not trying to be sexist, but women are very vain, very vain. So you can imagine. I remember one time I even told my mother, I said, it seemed like women are jealous of me because of my beauty. I didn't tell her. I just told her it seemed like women are jealous of me for some reason. So people been talking about how I got this energy about me, and women being jealous of my. Go figure, guys, men. Here I am, a heterosexual male, and I got women in my family that hate me because of my beauty. I mean, guys, I could never have figured that out. But maybe if they stopped doing spell work, maybe they wouldn't be getting their ass kicked and they'd look beautiful too. Because every time they do something against me, okay, well, God just leaves the light side with me and then returns all the darkness to them. That's why they ugly. So yeah, women in my family hate me because they ugly. Go figure this, guys. But y'all already know ugly people always starting havoc. People don't like the way they look and stuff. And ugly, when I say ugly, guys, everybody has. I'm not talking like that. Everybody has a potential to do beauty. But when you dark person and you ugly on the inside and you don't have a good heart, you are ugly. And sooner or later, that's gonna manifest on the outside. So I don't. When I say ugly, guys, I don't. Everybody has a chance to be beautiful. Everybody. God didn't create ugly people. Okay. So moving on, guys, it was just that's when I just wanted to explain to y'all one of the reasons why I like my isolation so much is because when you have so many people who had ill intentions about you growing up and you kept coming around them people and you keep seeing people being rushed to the emergency room, me as a light being, I don't like to see stuff. I don't like to see people hurt. But once again, my ancestors not playing. So guys, I got to get out of here, man. I got many other stories, but I just wanted to tell y'all that, give y'all just trying to give y'all a glimpse bit by bit what I went through growing up, being around people who was all in that witchcraft, and here I am, just so nice and loving, and have no idea what's going on. It just goes to show you that the spirit realm is real, God is real, angels is real, ancestors is real. Don't fuck with nobody who ain't fucking with you. Don't do it, especially if they favor. Anyway, guys, I just want to tell y'all a little bit of that, and I'll let y'all later. All right? Peace.